You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
What you get up to in your spare time is nothing to do with me.
Did you find it? Tell me you found it. Wait, you're not my assistant. Curses! What's keeping her? It's not the beginning I require. Damn it! I have to know how this story ends! Esther Moreau's final piece. Surely you've heard of her. Well, that doesn't surprise me. It seems a writer's popularity is directly related to how awful they are. Moreau was a writer of dwarven stories, and her imagination was limitless. But she was more than a writer. She was an artist. Moreau predicted that in the future, people would tell stories not with words, but pictures. That's why her most famous novel isn't a novel at all. It's a series of paintings that tell of the grandest epics. It is indeed part 6 of 7. The first 5 I have stored away in my personal chambers. But the entire set is useless without its conclusion. Even a glimpse of it would give me the closure I seek. I made the purchase through a reliable source weeks ago and set my assistant to retrieve it. Only it appears the deal went sour, as she hasn't returned. Markarth. Evidently it was in possession of the Silverblood family. If they've double-crossed me, I swear on Zenithar that they will pay. She isn't the most skilled painter, of course, but that isn't the point. The storytelling shines through. She isn't the most skilled painter. It tells the tale of the last Dwemer. He wakes up in an old ruin with his memory completely erased. As he travels the sands of the Alakia, pieces of his past start to arise. At the same time, there are elements in the shadows who want him dead. The final painting will not only end the story, but provide a clue as to what happened to the Dwemer. Well, at least Moreau's interpretation of it. Terry and Endari have allowed me to stay here for the time being. In exchange, I plan to exhibit Esther Moreau's works in their store to attract customers. Find out what happened and you'll find the painting.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
What am I gonna do? Yeah, something is. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that you were in possession of something amazing. A true work of art. Only the problem is, it's also extremely dangerous. What do you do with it? Do you hide it? Destroy it? I know, but it's not that easy. This is one of the most important works of our time. Destroying it feels wrong. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. It's a painting. The last known work of Esther Moreau. Some say she was a recluse. Others say she was a necromancer. but everyone agrees the woman was strange. Now, I don't know about spells and witchcraft and all that. What I do know is the history of that painting. I don't expect you to believe me, but history doesn't lie. The painting is death itself. No, but it'll deliver you to him. Moreau's husband was the first to view the painting, and he died not long after. The next one to die was an art collector who gathered all 7 works, along with everyone in his household. The trail continues in this manner. Ledgers that show the purchases, followed days later by notices of death. I trust the Silverbloods more than I trust the guard here. I haven't had the courage to look at it. If I die, there will be no one to spread the word about its dangers. Master Halkar is an expert on Moreau. He'd spot a forgery almost immediately. No, there's no other option but to hide it or destroy it. At least I know it's safe in the Treasury House for now.
So you're pretty good at using a weapon with both hands. Then again,
Yep.
Need something? Be careful.
I do love taking it from behind. I mean, taking people from behind. As in sneaking up on them, of course.
So, you've come to hear the end of my story. It is not something I am prepared to tell, because the questions will always be more interesting than the answers. And the best ending, the perfect ending, will always be the absence of one. Unfortunately, no. I once sought the perfect ending to my story, only to find the words eluded me. So I tried to frame it not with words, but pictures. But even then I failed. That is, until the day I met a wanderer who kept a dog as his companion. He offered me a proposition. He would grant me what I desired most, but asked nothing in return. He took pleasure in knowing that perfection would provide its own disappointment, because to maintain its secret, the painting required a protector. And so here I am, guardian of my own shame. The wanderer I spoke of was none other than Clavicus Vile. I asked him for the perfect ending, and this is his answer. The painting itself is proof that such an ending exists, and the death of its owners ensures it will never be known. They, like you, are curious souls who sought the ending to my story, and when given the chance, they have all chosen to keep it. It is the paradox of any mystery. The answers will never satisfy your curiosity. They are only varying levels of disappointment. Because then my motives would be transparent, and delaying the end is just as damaging to the narrative as a poor one. You have a choice. You may choose to adhere to my wishes and die by my hand, or you may take the painting behind you to serve as the new ending. It's drivel, the worst kind of ending imaginable. It will ensure that no others follow this path at the cost of my personal legacy. Simple. By giving you a choice, I allow you to affirm or deny the ending I chose. If you choose the cliché, then, as a writer, I have already failed. I haven't the faintest idea. None have succeeded so far. On the other hand, none of your predecessors have ever fought back. Very well. Take the painting or take up arms. But I warn you, I will not go down easily.
So you're the sneaky kind of person.
Lisette has such a calm and soothing voice.
Come in and shut the door.
She isn't the most skilled painter, of course, but that isn't the point. Her storytelling shines through. You've returned. What news do you have of Moreau's painting? Fantastic. Let's place it on the wall so I can properly interpret it. Okay, we last saw the hero just as he was about to discover what happened to the Dwemer. And what do we have here? Death bells. But that would mean... No, this can't be right. Although it has all the characteristics of a Moreau piece.
No, you fool! I warned you what would happen!
Okay. He's dead. Get away from me. As far as I'm concerned, you killed him.
Customers looking sloppy because of your work. Oh, certainly, dear sister. We couldn't afford to have our customers look like the simple pigs they are, now could we? Good. And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth shut.